Hey guys, it's 1970 here, and today we're going to be showing off my Morphtronic deck. Um, so let's get this video started. Make sure you like that video, subscribe to my channel, want to see more content like this, leave a comment down below, and ring the bell to know when a new video comes out. Okay, so let's get started. Showing the monsters first, then I'll do the spells, and then traps. Also, don't wondering what that sound. Just sure that was my cat. She's me. I only had the cat outside. Yeah. Uh, so I play one. Well, nah, not one. Two more smartphones. It's a level one Earth machine tuner. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summon from your hand by banishing a more stronger monster from the graveyard. While discards attack position, once returned, will 6-sided dice. Then reveal that many cards from the top of your deck. Activate one. Add one activated card to your hand. That's one activated Morphtronic card now that to your hand. Also, put the West back into your deck. And then defense position. Once returned, you can roll 6-sided dice. Look at the top cards after top card that many from your deck. Then place them on either top or bottom of your deck. Kitty. Top or bottom deck, but in any order. Also has 100 attack and 100 defense. Next, we have 3 cell bonds. He's Earth Attribute level 1, 100 attack, 100 defense. While that card is in attack position, once returned you can roll 6-sided dice. Reveal the top card. He's trying to play with something. She's not supposed to. Reveal the top card of your deck equal to the number of you roll. Especially summon level 4 or lower Morphtronic monster from among them. Nor in summoning conditions. Then shuffle your deck. While this card is in defense position, once returned, you can roll 6-sided dice. Those the top cards of your deck equal to the roll. Return them to the top of your deck in the exact same order. Yeah. So this lets you look at the top of your deck and return them in the same order you had them. You know what you're coming up next. Next is Morphtronic Telephone. Run this at 3. It's another level 1, 100 attack, 100 defense. Machine tuner. That one, there was this. That last one was just some bigger machine. Earth attribute. One attack position. Once returned during your main phase, you can roll 6-sided dice and gain life points equals to the result times 100. Then you can special summon one more stronger monster from the graveyard with level equal to or less than the result. Defense position. Once returned during your main phase, you roll 6-sided dice. Activate that many cards on the top of your deck, or as many as you can. If you do, send one activated Morphtronic card to the graveyard. Also, put the rest at the either at the bottom or top of your deck, in any order. Okay, that's done with the level 1s. Let's go on to the level 2 I run, which is Gizmek Nuskate the Sunrise Shiner. I want this at 2. It's a machine light. Machine light level with 950 attack, 950 defense. You contribute one machine monster. Those attack is equal to its defense. Let's summon one machine monster from your deck. Those attack equal to its own defense was a level lower than the tribute monster. So usually I distribute him and I summon out one of my cell pawns or tail pawns from my deck. You can banish this card from the graveyard. Add to your hand one of your banished face down machine monsters. Those attacks equal to defense. You can only use each effect of Gizmek Sunwiser once per turn. Sunwiser once per turn. Next, level 3. This is Morphtronic YU-GI-OH. And at 3 is a light attribute. Machine Tuner. While discarding an attack position, once per turn, special summon one level 4 from your hand. Destroy during the end phase. While discarding defense position, or discarding face of defense position is a level 4. So it has 800 attack, 1400 defense. Next, we'll go over our level 4s. This is 2 Boom Boxing. It has 1200 attack, 400 defense. It's an Earth attribute. Machine. While discarding attack position, this card can attack twice for each battle phase. While discarding defense position, once per turn. When a face-up Morphtronic monster you control is selected for an attack, negate that attack. That is so rare for me to deal with him. And here's our level 4 V1. Morphtronic YU-GI-OH. When this at 2. Light attribute. 1000 attack, 900 defense. I don't think I said the attack on the other one. The other one had 1200 attack and 400 defense. In attack position, Morphtronic monsters you control gain 800 attack. In defense position, Morphtronic monsters you control gain 1000 defense. Now, this is one that that some people run, but some people don't run. Morphtronic Scanner. It's a machine tuner. It's level 6. Has 1500 attack and 1500 attack, 600 defense. While it's in attack position, once returned, during your main phase, you can add one Morphtronic spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Then place one card from your hand on top of your deck. Also, the way how to summon this, because it cannot be normal summon set, must be special summoned by banishing one Morphtronic from your hand. Morphtronic monster, I should be more specific. Yeah. And then defense resistant. Once returned during your main phase, you can add one level 4 or lower Morphtronic monster from your graveyard to your hand. Then place one card from your hand on the top of your deck. The only reason why I included this in my deck because there's the only one that can actually search for my spells and traps is Smartphone, and even though that it's a high thing on it, it's also wishing on luck for it. Like this deck is built on luck. that's that's one thing I've learned from Morphtronic that they've always been built on luck a little bit, for sure. And that's all the monsters. Let's go over spells now. First, let's go over the Eclipse, which is first two double tools. Um, it's equipped only to power tool or level 4 or higher machine monster type of Morphtronic. Machine type of Morphtronic monster. While this card is equipped, during your turn, it gains 1,000 attack. If it attacks, the effect of the target attacking is negated during the battle. During your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot select another monster than the equipped monster as an attack target. An opponent's monster that battles the equipped monster is destroyed at the end of the damage step. Next, we have Life Exhort. I think that was this. I want this as a one of. Um, Equip only to an Earthman Synchro monster. If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, the opponent monster loses 1500 attack during that damage calculation only. Once returned, if a monster battle position is changed, except during the damage step, you can target one card on field, destroy it. If this card is sent from the spell tracker zone to the graveyard, you can distribute one power tool synchro monster. Best summon one life stream dragon from your extra deck. This card is treated as synchro summon. Okay, that's one thing I never do because I don't actually own a life stream dragon. If you guys want to know why I don't, because I'm not the biggest fan of him from the show and everything. Like I like Power Tool from the show, not the thing that comes from underneath it. Was that what live stream driving is literally the arm being shut off and shown off what is underneath him. Next is do not understand. I want this at 2. The equipped monsters gain 800 attack and defense for each basic monster you control. Here's the last equipped spell. Morphtronic Repaired Unit. Send one Morphtronic monster from your hand to the graveyard, and select one Morphtronic monster in the graveyard. Special summon the select monster and equip it to this card. The equipped monster cannot change its battle position. When this card is removed from the field, destroy the equipped monster. So basically, this is another way for me to get stuff from graveyard back on the field to have more Sonics. Okay, now we go with my field spell, which I only want 2. It's more Sonic map. Each time a monster battle position changes, place a Morphtronic counter on this card. All Morphtronic monsters gain 300 attack for each Morphtronic counter on this card. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard from field to grave, then that. You can special summon one Morphtronic monster from the graveyard. Next is the normal spells. First we have Morphtronic Access. I want this at 2. Return one Morphtronic card from your hand to the grave. From your hand to the deck. Undied. Destroy one card on field and draw one card. So this is non-targeting destruction. That's the reason why I like it so much. This is non-targeting destruction. Next, I play 3 jump boxes. Select and special summon one level 4 or lower Morphtronic monster from your graveyard. Destroy it during the end phase. Next is Morphtronic Converter. Put this as a 1 of. Some people might play as a 2 of. But I see it as a 1 of. I play it. Oh, I don't play a 1 as inside. Yeah, so I see this one play as a 1 of in the main deck. Just in case if I need it most of the time. Because most of the time I don't need it. It's really it's in case of merge guy and stuff. What it does is target one machine monster you control. Apply the following effects depending on its battle position. Attack position. Special summon one Morphtronic monster from your deck with a different name than the target monster. Then place the target monster on top of your deck. Defense position. Change that target to attack position, and if you do, put some one level 4 or lower machine monster from your hand. You can only activate one Morphtronic Converter per turn. Next is Machine Dupe. I won this at 3. Um, Target one monster you control with 500 less attack. Special summon up to 2 monsters from their deck with the same name as that monster face up. Well, target 1 missing monster when save. Done that. Target 1 machine monster usual. And here's the last spell I want. 1 for 1. Send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. Let's summon 1 level 1 monster from your deck. From your hand or deck. Next, let's go over my shops. What is this do? Morphtronic Impact. Return. 1 is at 2. It's one of the newer cards from Morphtronic that this recently came out. I would say it came out, not the last set. I would say the set before. I think it was. Target up to 2 spells. Man, like, kind of spooked me. She's trying to give attention. She actually spooked me. Target up to 2 spells and trap your opponent controls. Shuffle 1 more shrine monster from your hand into the deck, and if you do, shuffle the target card into the deck. You can advance this card from the graveyard, and target 1 more shrine monster you control. One shrine monster that is banished or in your graveyard. So that's summon and defense resistant. You can only use 1 Morphtronic Impact return effect once per turn, and only once that turn. So if you use the first effect, you cannot use the second effect. So on and so forth. Okay, now let's go on to the action deck. I won 3 Formula Synchrons. It's a level 2 light machine synchro tuner. Takes 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster. It has 200 defense, 1500 attack. When this card is synchro summoned, you can draw 1 card. During your opponent's main phase, you can synchro summon using face up cards you control as synchro material. Synchro, yeah. Material first, synchro monster, yeah. Next, we go to my level 5, which I won 2 different level 5s. First is where is he doing? Oh, there wasn't. Amnes Heber the Boundary or Bandery. I'm not very sure. Or if that's uh, it's a light attribute. It's a beam synchro, has 2300 attack, 1500 defense. Takes 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. This card attacks or is attacked during your opponent. Not during your opponent. Not that. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. One has 2 of it, you can see. Next is TG Hyper Librarian. One is as a one-of because it's limited. I would want one more if it wasn't. It has 2400 attack, 1800 defense. Dark attribute. Takes one tuner plus one or more non-tuners. If a synchro monster is summoned, draw one card. This card must be placed on the field to activate and to result the effect. Next is my level 7s, which I won 2 different times. First is Power Dual Dragon. I won 2 of him. It's an Earth attribute, 2300 attack, 25 defense. Machine Synchro. Takes one tuner plus one or more non-tuner monsters. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can select 3 equipment spells from your deck. Have your opponent pick one at random and add it to your hand. Then return the remaining to your deck. If this card would be destroyed while it's equipped with an equipped spell, you can send the spell to the graveyard instead. And then I won Ancient Pixie Dragon. One is as a one of. I'll explain why I won it a little bit later on. It's a dark attribute, Dragon Synchro, 2100 attack, 3000 defense. Takes one tuner plus one or more non-tuners. After resolving a spell card that was activated during your turn, draw one card. Once per turn, well, this once until that for some. You're going to use this effect of Ancient Pixie Dragon once per turn. Once per turn, you can target one face-up attack position monster you control at non-deal. Sorry. Go. You can target one face-up attack position monster on the field. Destroy that target. There must be a face-up equip spell on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Not equip. Field spell, turn that. Face-up field spell on the field. Next is level 8, and I only won one level 8 is Starlight Wed Dragon Archfiend. Okay. 3000 attack, 25 defense, Dragon Synchro, 1 tuner monster plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. This card becomes Wed Dragon Archfiend while it was on field or engraved. Once returned, you can destroy as many by summon effect monsters on field as possible, with attack less than or equal to this card. Then, inflict 500 damage to your opponent equal to each monster destroyed. So it's another good way to want to win the duel. Try to win the duel instead of burning them out. Sure. Next is my level 9. Power Duel Wave Dragon. Has 2500 attack, 2300 defense. Machine Synchro. Takes one tuner plus one non-tuner monster. It discards Synchro Summon. You can equip 3 Occur spells from your with different name from your deck or inner graveyard to this card. During your main phase, quick effect. You can send one equip spell to this card to the graveyard. Then target one effect monster on field either changes its battle position or till the end of this turn negates its effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Powerful Brave Dragon once per turn. Next is my double 10. Is Shooting Star Dragon. It has 3300 attack, 25 defense. Dragon Synchro. Takes one Tuner Synchron monster, Tuner Synchro monster 10 dice, plus one Stardust monster. Stardust Dragon. Not Stardust monster, Stardust Dragon. I don't know why I said monster. Once per turn, you can activate the top 5 cards of your deck. Shuffle them back in your deck. Shuffle them back in. Also discard maximum number of attacks per battle this turn equal to the number of tuners activated. So equal to the number of tuners you show on the 5 activated cards. So let's see, you show 5 tuners from the 5 activated cards, it can attack 5 times. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card on field, you can negate the effect, and if you do, destroy it. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target the attacking monster, banish this card, and if you do, negate that attack. During the next end phase, let's summon this banished card by this effect. Next, we got my level 12s. First, I want to Shooting Quasar Dragon. It's a light attribute for 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. Takes one tuner synchron monster and plus 2 or more non-tuner synchron monsters. It's a dragon synchro, must be synchro summoned, cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card's maximum number of attacks per battle is equal to the number of non-tuner monsters used as synchro materials. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect activates, negate the activation and do destroy it. Well, you can negate the activation and do destroy it. So yeah. When this card leaves the field, special summon one Shooting Star Dragon from your extra deck. So that's the reason why one Shooting Star Dragon. Want to know. And last but not least, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. I won this as a 1-up. Has 4,000 attack, 35 defense. It's a Dragon Synchro. Takes takes 2 tuners plus 1 non-tuner Dark Dragon type Synchro monster. When this card is Synchro summoned, you can activate this effect. For the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot activate cards. Also, your opponent cannot. Your opponent. Damn that. Also, cards your opponent controls cannot activate their effects. Your opponent. No, wait. Not your opponent. Yeah, it is your opponent. Okay. Your opponent cannot activate card effects in response to this activation. If this card destroys a monster by battle. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. If this card's own possession is destroyed by opponent's card by battle or card effect, you can special summon one. You can target one level 8 or lower Dark Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I won the Pixie Dragon and the Scarlet Wedge Dragon Army. The other reason why I won the Pixie Dragon is literally just because I won a Field Spell. I usually want Ancient Fairy Dragon in this deck too, but it doesn't really work for the way how they changed it now for Ancient Fairy Dragon. So I've been trying to think of what deck I could run with Ancient Fairy Dragon in now that that runs multiple field spells. But I'm not exactly sure right this second. Because I don't exactly have that many decks that does that right now. So next we'll go over side. Okay. Where's I won another Hardware Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. So I won one on the side in case if I um so if I want to make it for sure my opponent does not do anything during their turn. And the way how I do it during their turn is from Morphtronic Synchron. It lets me synchro during their turn. So I waited. So I waited until it's their main phase. They activate their first card, or yeah, activate their first card, or do something to activate during the main phase, like something that would change the phases or something like that, or something similar, something that creates a chain, I should say. And then I did her just pop it and single shot on the tail. Next, I won one Power Tool Mega Dragon. Okay, I won this in the side. There's two reasons. I'll explain that in a second. It's a level 7 Dark Attribute Machine Synchro. Takes one tuner plus one or more non-tuner monsters. Has 20% attack, 25 defense. Once per turn, when a equip spell is equipped to this card, you can draw one card. You can only use this effect of Power Tool Mega Dragon once per turn. Once per turn during your player's turn, you can target one perhaps face up equip spell on field. Equip that target to this card. Okay. The first reason why I run this is for some extra draw sometimes, if I need it. The other reason is the equip spell part. Um, it's easier to let my opponent not a self guard, so it thinks that he can attack this with it having weak attack, but I re-equip it with another card because I can do that during battle phase. The other way I do it for is because if I need to unequip something from one of my cards to him, that's another reason why I do it, because sometimes I do need to unequip cards to another card. Next is Unanimous Stand. I won one more in the side just in case if I need some extra power. Next is Morphtronic Access. One more to the side of this, in case if I need extra destruction of cards. And then I want Power Breaker, or Power Break, however you say that. It's a trap card. Activate only while you control a base up powerful dragon. Select up to 3 equipped spells on your side of the field and or graveyard in your graveyard. Return them to the deck. And then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each card return. So the only reason why I won this as a one-up in case if I really badly need to get my crystals back. I need to get them back fast. And then Gravity Collapse. I won this as 2-of. When your opponent would summon a monster, send one face-up synchro monster you control to the grave. Negate that summon, and if you do, that destroy that monster. And your opponent cannot summon a monster until the end of this turn. Also, it's a counter trap. So it's a good way to summon my opponent in his tracks. And that's all I'm wanting to decide for right now because usually the rest of the side is more to have on me, but I'm not going to be getting that all out. But that's the message of this deck. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you guys want to play with your friends, you can. It's a pretty good deck. It's I would say put it in tournaments if you want to. It's a fun way how to do Morphtronics. I've heard that there's other ways how to do Morphtronics, but I love it because it's a synchro Morphtronic deck. But just so you know, it is based on luck a little bit. So if you get bad hands, that's not on trying to recommend it. Practice all for it. You know what I mean? So, hope you guys enjoy it, and see you guys next time. Peace. Uh, Wait, did you not hear me the whole time? I don't need to. Let me check something very quickly. I'll be back. You guys did hear me. For a second, it didn't show that my speaker was working correctly. So I wanted to make double sure. So, yeah. But I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace. This is 97T signing off. Bye, guys.